Hi guys, my name is Chelsea. This is my husband Brian. Welcome to our house. Come on in.
I chose this plan for the simplicity and it being on one level. Everything's open. The U-shaped kitchen and the living room all flows together, so it's easy for entertaining.
My favorite area in the house is the main living space. So the living room, the dining room, the kitchen is all cohesive, and it gives us a good opportunity to entertain and to see everyone in one space instead of everything being broken up. This floor plan is conducive to entertaining because we're able to gather around the island in the kitchen to graze on the food, and then if anybody needs to sit down, they're able to sit on the couches and watch TV, watch football games, or whatever we have going on. And also gives an opportunity with the dining room being right here that people are able to sit at the table and eat or play card games or anything that is going on while we're entertaining. So for the backsplash, we went with a Dow tile product. The style name is Remedy and the color is Elixir. I wanted to get something that was monochromatic with the kitchen, but also had a little something extra with it. So around the edges of the tile, it has a little bit of distressing. Through the body, it has texture. And as far as the pattern, we went with a herringbone, just something that's a little funky to add a little bit to the space. I chose this Amati fixture for my kitchen sink due to the finish because I wanted it to match the rest of the brass accents in my kitchen.
We chose the house designers because Chelsea was able to download the PDF instead of having to order the big prints, and it was the best one that we found out of all the ones we looked at that was good for our family and our needs, and it just worked out best for us.
Also, it was the only house plan that I could find that had 2.5 bathrooms on a main level inside the square footage that we needed. For our flooring, we wanted to go with a material that was both waterproof and scratch resistant. After doing a pretty good bit of research, we realized that the Revwood line from Mohawk had a very high rating. The style name for the laminate is Tasselbriar, and the color is Sand Pearl Oak. And then for our paint, we went with a color that was very trusted. I've seen it in several different homes. It is a Sherwin-Williams Snowbound, and we ended up painting the ceilings, the walls, and the trim.
I like how my kids' rooms are on one side of the house and the master's on the other side of the house, and it just worked for our needs.
So this house plan didn't need many modifications. We did have one in our boys' bathroom where we took out a closet because there are 2 closets on the outside of that bathroom, and we were able to install lockers in there, lockers that provided enough storage that our boys needed. We went with a Delta product in our boys' shower due to our plumber recommending that brand.
So for our water tank, we went with a Rheem. Had a bunch of buddies and family members recommend it that work in the industry, and they said that you really couldn't beat a Rheem, so that's what we went with. For our air conditioning unit, we went with a Rheem also. We just know they're reliable, and we've been really satisfied with it this far.
After deciding we wanted to go with a moody color on the exterior of our house, we went and tested out several Sherwin-Williams colors. After painting some spaces on the outside of the house, we ended up going with Black Magic because it is a softer black. With all of the sunlight that we have, we didn't want anything too harsh on the eye. We went with Owens Corning Roofing off of a recommendation from our builder. We had seen this particular roof on several houses and really liked the color of it because it blended well with the exterior paint color that we had. I found our builder through a local recommendation. I work in the construction industry, so I value a lot of the builders that I work with's opinion.
The advice I would give is to enjoy the experience, have fun with it, go pick out, your flooring, your lighting, and enjoy it, try not to stress about it too much.
In the new home building process, I find it can be very stressful, but the one piece of advice I have is to keep up with selections. So when you go to your flooring company, get a sample of what you're going to use. Have that with you, have your paint with you, have a cabinet sample with you, lighting, make boards to be able to put everything together, because sometimes it can be difficult to see your vision come to life without it being already built. So I would say just be organized as much as you can and get everything that you're wanting out of your house in one central location.